What's up guys? So I decided to do this thing. It's looking really bad, you can see here, and we're going to use the heavy duty multi cleaner, by the way. So I put a bag of plastic here and here, by the way, and then we just conserve something going to happen. You can see it's really dirty, and I'm going to use my brush. By the way, it's a little bit hot because we are now in the summer, so I have two of my microfiber, really cheap microfibers. But let's start with here. You can see something like that. Not a lot of product, you can see. And of course we can just use this thing, the brush, see, something like that. You can see overall this thing is looking pretty decent brush, something like that. And I need to use a little bit chemical, and this is the thing, like I'm not going to use a lot of water, by the way, because I don't want to use water in here, by the way. But you can see this thing is looking much better right now, and you can apply this thing right now, something like that. Pretty great. And then we are going to take my microfiber, and then you're going to see the difference, of course, in the second. Something like that. And here, by the way. And this is looking pretty decent. Something like that. You can see the change, of course. If I want, I can just apply more, by the way, just to be something like that. You can see it's looking much better, of course. Something like that. And this is the thing, you don't need to use water, because the water can damage the car itself, all the components. And overall this thing looking much better, by the way. You can see here, by the way. And yeah, so we are going to use the engine, everything like that, in the second part, but overall this thing is looking much better, by the way. So if I recommend this thing, yeah, sure, why not? Because it's really simple to use this thing. Just buy this brush or painting brush, by the way, and then you can use this thing. This thing will not scratch, nothing plastic, and it's going to be really clean, by the way. Let's use this microfiber. And yeah, if you want, you can use water, but in my case I really don't recommend that. Look how much dirt is coming out, and this is pretty great. Like overall, just finish here and here, by the way. I can apply more, of course, by the way, and I can scratch a little bit more like that. And this is pretty great brush, and the chemicals are really great, and microfiber, something like that. And then this thing is going to look much better. And yes, so I will try this more and more, and I'm going to show you the finish and everything like that in the next part, next video, something like that. Yeah, so this is the end of the video. So you can see it's looking much better before. You can see here, by the way, it's not like a shiny, it's more like a matte finish. You can see here I can apply something to protect the plastic, but I need to buy something, I think, much special to protect everything like that. But for now it's looking great. You can see even here, by the way, it's looking much better. And I use a little bit water to clean a little bit here and here, by the way. It's looking much better. Unfortunately I cannot use water here, by the way, because this is a thermostat, something like that. If you put water here, by the way, the car it's not going to start up, by the way. So overall this is looking great, and I'm really happy about that. And so see you next time. Thank you for watching. See you next video, by the way. So thank you for everything. So let's try something. I'm going to use this thing, by the way. I'm going to apply here in the engine. Look, it's going to do something. It's going to protect the plastic. I don't know exactly. If I can use this thing inside my car, I can probably use this thing in the engine. It's nothing going to be the problem, by the way, but it's put here, by the way. And after that, I really want to see it's something different. You can see here, by the way. Yeah, so it's going to look much better. And yeah, so this thing from Meguiar's, by the way, this thing you can apply this thing in the plastic, so it will protect everything like that. This thing is looking much better, by the way. And if I recommend to do that, yeah, sure, why not? Because this is actually a plastic, so it's not going to be really bad. If you apply a little bit, not too much, by the way, and it will protect the plastic in here, but only plastic stuff. Don't put in metal or something like that. You can apply here, by the way, if you want. It will protect. But now in this finish, by the way, I think it's looking much better. You can see here. So don't be afraid to use this thing, by the way. This thing will protect the plastic and it's going to look much better. It's not going to be 100% like a new one, but it's going to look pretty decent. And yeah, this is Bloodwind and I really like it, this thing. So you can try this thing, but don't try the gel one from the Sonox. Try this little bit creamy, this thing, by the way, something like that. You can see here, by the way. But overall, this thing is looking much better. I'm going to left here a couple of minutes to draw everything like that. It's looking great. So thank you for watching and see you next time.